Hello, and it's glad to have you join me on another exciting, really exciting edition of Visual Impressions on NTA. My name is Omar Mohammed. In commemoration of Autism Awareness, the Imago Day Art Foundation in Abuja organized a two-day event aimed at promoting inclusion, understanding, and support for children with special needs and their families. Let's enjoy some of the scenes from the event.
The first day, themed The Heart of the Matter, brought together children with special needs and their parents in a safe space and supportive environment designed to encourage bonding, interaction, and shared experience. As the event came to a close, the message remained clear. Autism is not a limitation, but a different way of experiencing the world, one that deserves understanding, support, and inclusion.
Being able to have it on a cup. So you can even use it as a display in your house. It's important for us to create that awareness and ensure that more people are aware of what autism is all about. I can refer to olden days when they have children living with special needs children. They tend to hide those children and they are usually at a disadvantage, not properly taken care of, even right from their first family, perhaps because of ignorance. And many of these things are usually tied to spirituality and things that really does not even have to do with their condition. If you are enlightened, it is for you to bring more people into the folds and create that enlightenment for others to follow.
The exhibition showcased how art can serve as a powerful tool for communication and emotional expression, especially for children who may find verbal communication challenging.
There is a conventional expectation, a particular way where we believe the brain should function, and that's where we're missing it. Because these children that we call children with disability are actually children with different abilities. What does it mean? That their own brain functions in a different way. And does that mean disability? No. So what we need to do is understand how their brain functions and then see how to imbibe, how to include, and how to accommodate them in our society, even with their brain's functionality. I gave an instance of one of my students who had that exceptional mathematical skill, what you and I may not be able to perform. Now, this is a child we are looking at as a child with disability, but that ability outweighed my own and maybe your own ability. So we need to begin to see things differently to ensure that we understand how their brain works, and not just understanding how their brain works, begin to include them, not not seeing the difference, but begin to include them in the convention, in our own world.
For many parents, the gathering provided an opportunity to connect, share personal journeys, and find strength in a community that understands their challenges.
So the typical day for them, the boy usually wakes up early first. He's a very early sleeper and early riser. So ideally say like 4:30, no 5, but sometimes 4:30, if there's unusual sound. So he's a light sleeper. Anything from 4 a.m. is up. And his typical thing is to go and do word puzzles. So he stands up, does word puzzles, later makes the bed or try to tidy up where he slept, and then he goes to take his bath. So that is supervised, from a distance, that he does it well and doesn't just pour water all over the place. So, and then he goes down to take his breakfast, a light breakfast for the day, and to school. Back from school, he would change his clothes. He could take some time just to sit down. He can sit all by himself, and unwind. And once in a while, he could do a puzzle game. And yeah, basically, he is more indoor kind of a person till it's time for dinner. Takes his dinner, moves around, he socializes, goes around, meets each family member, could spend the time with them, but goes back to the table to continue his puzzles. I'll take a very early dinner and he sleeps early. That's the end of his day. The lady likely wakes up a bit more late, but on a school day, will have to wake up. He always wake up later than the brother, maybe sometimes an hour later. And she doesn't take any breakfast at all. Only just goes to school. She may once in a while if she sees what is prepared for lunch, but doesn't really do breakfast. So, and then goes on to school, comes back, hops around. That one plays around a lot. So, unlike the brother that's in one place, plays around, sings. If there are classes, she goes for her classes, comes back. Same thing with the boy. They come back. And then also have dinner and then they go to bed. Basically, that's what the day looks like. I'm talking about a typical school day. So that's it.
They too shifted focus to creative expression with an art exhibition themed togetherness.
That is here, so let's take another
Through structured activities and guided interactions, the event also highlighted the importance of creating supportive spaces that enhance the development and well-being of children on the autism spectrum.
They should keep pushing. The journey is not easy, but I believe, like they said, at the end of the tunnel there is light. So they should keep doing what they're doing and keep encouraging the children, because even themselves, they also need encouragement. We should find a way to include these people in our own life. By so doing, we're encouraging them. So I encourage parents who have those children to keep pushing. They shouldn't give up. They should look out for ways they can actually help their children to express themselves. Just observe them, find out what it is that they have picked interest in. Some of them, it might not necessarily be the art and all of that, the painting and all of that. It could be music. It could be playing musical instruments. It could be singing, dancing, and all of that. So just find out where this child has actually picked interest in.
Indeed, I lack the appropriate word to capture the enormous creativity embedded in the OE's art gallery. In the whole, there is one thing I see, a common expression in every painting he has made, that he preaches enhanced global ecosystem, where everyone belongs, where everyone needless to oppress other, because the world is a world that should be envisaged in a closed loop, where no one is a loser and no one is a winner.
I'm actually really impressed with it. This is not what I was expecting. I love the works a lot. It's like it's done by a really matured artist, and I like his improvements. From the works that we saw from the beginning up till the ones we're looking at here, I could see growth and strength in his strokes. So I'm really impressed that these works are from such a young individual, and I hope he does a lot more. And yeah, he's a really talented artist.
Attendees were not only inspired by the creativity on display, but also reminded of the importance of acceptance, patience, and inclusion in society.
I met Oye some years back when he participated in Life in My City, I think 2024. And in that year, he won the special category at the grand finale in Enugu. So he's one of our ambassadors, and he's very happy about it. The opening of this gallery is a wow. It's a wow because I never imagined Oye had done so much work, but considering the number of years he has put into creativity, it's obvious he's highly talented and is growing per second, if I'll use those words, because we can see the trajectory of his practice. We can see the growth, we can see the stories and the influences that has come in his life. And I think it's a good one to have this center open, and for special children like him, for them to be able to come here, interact, feel free, and then express themselves.
My name is Uyemi Edibore.
Before I organized events for children in Lagos, and coming to Abuja, I was just looking for a child to work with, not until I met Oye's mom. And one of the things that we started with was a simple question I asked. I said, do you want him to be learning how to draw, or you want us to create a career path for him? Because I just believe that, and I told her, I said, if he's how to draw, please, his art teacher in school should handle that. Because I want to create a sustainable career, because checking his ability and his position in the society. So, and from there, I think two passion, when I say two passion met, and it has been a wonderful moment, because I can remember there are sometimes I will just go to the house, and the next thing the mom will say is that, oh, why are you so happy seeing your art teacher? So, to be sincere, it has not in any way been stressful for me.
I think I feel excited for this art gallery that he has opened. I think year before the last, I think he did the exhibition at the Grand Square, and it was quite this is a great improvement over what we saw in that exhibition. I think the best we can do is basically to encourage him, support him, and ensure that he realizes objective. When we are growing up, my father is a teacher. He always tell us to read hard and be successful. I think success can come in any form. The objective of education for me is just to be able to read and write. You can achieve success in any form, provided whatever you are doing is legal.
In commemoration of Autism Awareness Week, the Imago Day Art Foundation in Abuja organized a two-day event aimed at promoting inclusion, understanding, and support for children with special needs and their families.
It was an evening of cultural and compelling storytelling in Maitama, Abuja, as theater enthusiasts gathered for the stage production Ashoebi Ever After, a play that explores the dynamics of love, relationships, and societal expectations in modern Nigeria. Produced in collaboration with Dazzle Playhouse and Whispers Art House, Ashoebi Ever After brings to life a relatable narrative centered on romance, tradition, and the pressure that comes with both. Let's take a look.
Somebody will be trying to help this child, and it will look as if you're pouring water on stone. Every time it will look as if you are not doing anything for this child. Look, Kemi, you are the architect of your own problems, so nobody is doing you. You are the one that is doing yourself.
It was an evening of culture, colors, and compelling storytelling in Maitama, Abuja, as theater lovers gathered for the stage production Ashwebi Ever After, a play that explores the dynamics of love, relationships, and societal expectation in modern Nigeria.
Basically, Nigeria now, we don't even have anything to really entertain people. People need stuff to just go there, sit down, relax from all the pressures of life. So that's the more reason why you see us producing stuff like this. I feel very happy. I feel very fulfilled because you could see that the audience really enjoyed themselves. From the comments we were getting, the feedback we were getting, audience really, really enjoyed themselves and they loved what they saw.
Produced in collaboration with Dazzle Playhouse and Whisper Art House, Ashwebi Ever After brings to life a relatable narrative centered on romance, tradition, and the pleasures that often comes with both.
Actually my first time being a mother to someone, like both on screen and on stage. It's a very challenging one, and I want to say God gave me the strength to embody the character. If you're saying you love it, that means I did a good job. So thank you. It was challenging because I had to think of my mom, even though she's not me, and like my mom is never that woman. I had to put myself in that mother's shoe. Like, what would I do if it were my child? Like, if it were my child that had that issue, would I be that strong? Would I, even if I was that stern, how would I deliver? Like, how would I react to an actual child of mine that I bore? So I had to think of all of that and then pray about it, and God just did the rest.
I think one thing I did was to really internalize my line, go through the script over and over again, and then really put myself in that space. So I tried to free myself because I needed to bring out humor and the realness still mixed with emotions all in one character. So I just tried to really meditate and just research about other people by our day-to-day life.
Well, I feel like it's the reality of most 30 plus ladies. There's a lot of pressure coming from our parents, friends, even people who know us, right? So it's something I could really relate to, and I was able to embody it because yeah, I'm an actor, and I really fell in love with the script when I first came across it. It's a sweet story, and I feel like everyone will pick one or two things from it, either from the mother's side, the daughter's side, or even Dele's side. Everybody has probably been in one or two situations. You get what I mean? So I believe that was why I was able to embody it and really act it, well. Okay, so
For many in attendance, the production was not only entertaining but also thought provoking, sparkling conversations around love, identity, and societal influence.
I would give it 100 because I saw people pour out their passion into their work. The most outstanding performance for me was from, I know him personally by name, but Dele, yes. Favor, he really gave an amazing performance. It just showed us that sometimes what you're looking for, just like the Nigerian language, that is what you're looking for is Sokoto, is in your Shokoto. So that's what happened today, and it was really beautiful to see.
I would just say to parents, most especially that hound their children on marriages, to just tone it down a notch. Like, everybody's time is different, basically. That in the attempt to push a child, being that you have their well-being at heart, you might just push them into the wrong hands, and at the end of the day, you'll be crying wolf because really you did it. So I'll just advise modern day parents to give their children time. Let them just ease into it. It will happen for everybody. If it is meant to happen, it will happen. So just let it be.
As the curtain drew to a close, the message remained clear. Love, culture, and societal expectations continue to shape the reality of many, making stories like this not only relevant but necessary.
I hope you enjoyed every bit of today's outing, especially the play Ashowebi Ever After, which quite relates to almost everyone who is watching the screen right now. It's now time to call it a day on Visual Impressions. I hope to see you again next week. My name is Omar Mohammed. Do have a lovely week ahead.